Hey everybody, it's Paula and welcome back to Craftin' by the Pond and welcome to hashtag Stamping Sunday. This is an open collab and it's hosted by myself and Miss Thelma Hall. Hey Thelma! So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to actually be doing a little crafting in public. So I thought I got a request from one of my subscribers to do a kind of demo and to let them know if the drivers that I picked up from Temu were any good. So I thought, let's do it, shall we? So first off, I'm just going to kind of light this little tea light, if I can. You have to be smarter than a device. So just be kind, people. This is only my second crafting in public video. I don't usually do them. So we're just going to kind of put this out of harm's way because I don't want to light anything on fire. That would not be good. Okay, so if you watched my channel last week, you saw I picked up this little silicone mat. So we're going to be using that and trying that out to see how that does. And I just kind of wanted to take the opportunity to show you some of the wax seals that I already have. I picked this up from AliExpress like a long time ago. So I really haven't gotten into it yet. So, but I did want to try the new kind of wax that I bought. So let me just move this out of the way. So this is a set from Crafter's Companion that I really liked. So I picked that up, and I was talking about last week the difference in like the drivers. So the driver is actually this piece, right? Like this I know is not going to work out well for me because it's plastic and I'm just going to throw it away like I just did. Because I don't think it's going to perform how I want it to, and I don't even want to try it. These drivers here, you can remove the stamp from them. And like, here's that pretty bow that I picked up. So, you know, they're all kind of interchangeable. Oh, well, look, I stand corrected. That one is not, but most of them are. Most of them are interchangeable. I just think this one is kind of weird. Like nothing will go on there. That is odd. Like that has never happened before. Okay. Let's stand corrected. That's what happens when you craft in public. You never know what's going to happen. So I have some extra wax in there. And of course you're going to need your tea lights. This is my favorite driver because it's heavy. And this one is actually interchangeable. See how easy that just kind of went on there? I think this one is just mostly specific to this one, and I forgot. Oh, this is a little birdie one, so that's probably why. They're kind of specific to their own stuff, and I hope I'm in shape. So you can see this is a little cupcake one, and I don't have to hold it backwards anymore because I have like a new setup. So I just kind of want to let you see that's a cupcake for the birthdays. I thought that one was cute. And let's see if this Temu stamp is going to fit on this driver. And it does. See, this is why this is my favorite driver, because it's got some weight to it. You want to have some weight to them, and if you don't have enough, you don't get enough force to get the impression. So this one is just some flowers, and this one here is one of my favorites. It's a bumblebee. I hope you can see that. And this one is just my initial, so I like that. And I've got some spoons in here that we need to take out because we're going to be using those. These usually come with, like when you buy a kit or something for the first time. These are good, but they'll burn your fingers. So this one here is my favorite because it's got the wood handle and you're not going to burn yourself. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to try out these red wax seals that I got from Temu. And I have a little blue left over in there. So let's kind of just do... All right, squirrel. Let's get the heart one out. The reason why I wanted to try these is because if you can see, let me get this on the driver. This one here, I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of has like a quilted like indentation. So I wanted to see like how well is it going to work as well as some of the other ones. So let's try it out, shall we? All right. So what I want to do first is I'm probably, the first one is probably not going to be that great because there's some leftover wax in there. And then what you're going to want to do is just kind of hang it, off to the side. And you'll be able to see when that wax kind of gets really soft. And I'm just kind of wanting it just enough to kind of clean it out. Let me see. Glad I'm at my table here. I'll have to give you guys a craft room tour. Things have changed quite a bit, and it's just a more kind of workable for me. I just use a baby wipe to wipe it out, and you can see we started off with some blue in there, and we just melted the wax a little bit and just got it out. Okay. So I'm not quite sure because I've never used this stamp, and this is the one from Temu that we're going to try that one and see. And we'll put some of these cat paws, if you can see. There's like a cat, it looks like a little cat paw. I didn't buy it for that, but it's still cute. If you can see it. So tiny. Just a tiny little thing. But anyway, we'll try it out and see. So we're just you got to be patient with this, and you do want to stir the wax just a little bit, because if you don't, parts of it will burn and it'll look discolored and you won't be happy. So again, I also have these metallic pens. Those come in handy to kind of help pull the image out, which I'm planning to use the gold one after we get this wax melted. And what they say about wax melts, it's just like watching a pot of water boil. It doesn't go faster when you stare at it. So anyway, I just thought, this would be something different to do, and I need to do some more crafting in public. So here you are, holding you hostage, waiting for my wax to melt. So I hope everybody's doing great. I've had a busy weekend. I went to a conference Friday and Saturday, so that was kind of busy. And then this morning, cleaned up the house, did those kind of things, some laundry, regular kind of Sunday stuff. And tonight, as soon as I'm done taping this, I'm going to go watch a basketball game. And then, of course, the Super Bowl is on. So not that I really care, because my teams aren't in any of it, but still, it'll be something to do. I like to watch the commercials, so we'll be doing that. I'll be back later in the week also, because I do have a small craft haul. And you guys, I bought a bunch of stuff from HSN again. Why do I keep doing it? I know why, because like I said, I'm still trying to kind of build my stash. So anyway, it was supposed to come today. Well, they tried to deliver it yesterday and nobody was here, so they didn't do it. Awesome, right? Great. Okay, so our wax, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's pretty well, you want it to make sure so it's liquid and so it's melted, and you're just going to pour it like right on your silicone. This cute little mat, which I love, and I'm a fan of the scraper. We're going to use that. And you do kind of have to work a little bit quick, because this, the wax will kind of dry off on you. Okay, so this is the first time. I don't know how it's going to work, guys. Again, you never know what to expect when you're crafting in public. And so you don't really need to press down. You just kind of want to put like just a little pressure on it and just kind of wait for it to dry. And so I can already tell that I did not use enough wax because you can see the areas here, like it kind of is okay, and I don't think it got down in the quilted part of the actual stamp. So we're gonna try some more wax and see how we do. And how you can check it is, well, I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't know. No, I'm not happy with that at all. So we're going to do a do-over. So this is what happens when you craft in public. So we'll do another one and see. It kind of came out a little bit, but you can't really see it enough where it would be impressive. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm so far kind of underwhelmed. We'll see how it goes though. So once your spoon kind of heats up a little bit, the wax doesn't take as long to heat up. So like I said, we're going to try this one more time with this particular stamp. And if it doesn't work, I will try to show you one that does work really, really well. And you're kind of, you don't really know how a stamp is going to work until you get it, and like how much wax it's going to actually take to get a good impression, so you can like see everything, and is the weight of it good, is the design of it good. And the hard part with these kind of wax stamp, the wax stamps is you don't really know what the quality is going to be until you get it. And like I said, this one you can see like it's indented, right? This one is flat. The only indentation at all on this is pretty flat, with the bumblebee, whereas this one, it has more depth to it. So I don't really know if I can't get this to work, I would probably never ever buy another one of these again. Because I usually craft very quickly, and if I have to keep doing stuff over and over again, I'm out. I'm going to go on to the next thing, because I don't have as much time as I used to stamp and do things. So I want to make sure when I do have time, I'm spending it wisely. All right, and always just kind of check too, while you're melting your wax, to make sure that the flame is kind of underneath the hole. Like mine was a little off, so that's probably why it was taking a little longer. Again, crafting in public. I'll get better at it as we go. Hope you don't mind the incessant chatter, because what else are you going to do, right? So anyway, I hope everybody is getting ready for Valentine's Day and you have a fabulous time, and that'll be nice. I don't really care. I have to work. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal for me. However, I did make, if you follow me, I made a bunch of Valentine's Day cards for the people that I work with. And I'll be doing treat bags this afternoon while I'm downstairs watching the Super Bowl I don't care about. But, it's all part of the fun, right? I can do something else. I find more and more I'm crafting downstairs, just because I'm kind of, first of all, it's warmer down there. Second of all, when I'm up here, I'm kind of out of the, I'm just kind of up here. I'm on the other, totally opposite end of the house. And so anyway, but it works out. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to try this again. I'm going to aim low and avoid disappointment. And let's see what we get. It's almost like, because of the shape of it, it's like really weird. I don't know. And again, these, most people think, oh, you've got to, press on it. And ideally you should not be. And I'm just going to melt the rest of this red out of here because I think I'm going to be moving on to the next one because I'm not happy with how this is working out for me. So, yeah, I'm going to say I'm kind of underwhelmed with it. The actual stamp itself. So I'm thinking these are more difficult. I think that that's just really too much real estate to kind of fill. And you guys will see the difference when I do the bumblebee. Okay. Cute. Yeah. Pretty. Yes. Does it work? It didn't for me. Maybe it may work for you. If you do, if it does, good for you. Hashtag I don't like it. So I just kind of like, we all know what we like and what we don't, right? Okay. So let's just grab another baby wipe. This new table I have is amazing because it has drawers, 3 drawers that run down the middle. So I can put a bunch of stuff in there that I use most often. So I can just grab it. All right. And so again, I just in between clean it out with a baby wipe. Just be careful that you don't touch any of the metal because it's hot. These things get hot. So, and we don't want anybody to get burned. All right. All right. So I really do want to show you this bumblebee so that you can know how it should look and how it should go. Like I said, I love this new table because everything is just like right there. And these are kind of the copper one. I like the vintage color of these wax melts that I got from Temu. So we'll see how those work. I mean, it's wax. I mean, I know there's different grades and whatever, but for what I do and what I use it for, I don't need to have anything that fancy. Okay, and I just busted my thing. So normally I have the spatulas out and I forgot to grab them and I'm not going to dig for them. So, because I have like a silicone spatula, so that tends to work out better. So, let's see. Let's get rid of that. I have a trash can right next to me that I love. I'm a clean as I go crafter because if I have a big mess at the end, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the mess. I try to stay as organized as I can. That way I can find stuff when I need it. So this is one of the drivers that came, I think, with it came with the heart one. And again, I thought this one was wood and it's not. It's plastic, so it's going right in the trash. Because I like a wood handle with some weight to it. Or actually, like I said, this metal one is my favorite. Because it's got some weight to it. So again, because I cleaned out my spoon, it got cooled off, the spoon itself. It doesn't take long to kind of cool off. So that's the only thing with wax sealings. Doing the wax seals, and we're already 18 minutes in. Thanks, you guys, for sticking with me. This is going to be the last one, okay? I promise, and then I'll let you go. I really do hope that you all will join us with the Stamping Sunday. There's a lot of ladies who have been participating, and you don't necessarily have to do a project. You can show us your stamp collection. You can show us some cards that you made, with your stamps. You can do like stamping techniques if you want. You can let us know if there's any like sales going on anywhere, or if you have a favorite stamp company that you like, if there's a certain brand that you like. You can talk to us about ink pads. You can talk to us about anything that involves the stamping. Like, what kind of watercolor pencils do you use? Do you use markers? Do you use Copics? What kind of alcohol markers do you use? And what kind of mediums do you stamp on? Do you like cardstock? Do you like tissue paper? Do you like vellum? Like anything that you want to talk about, as long as it kind of goes along with the stamping, we would love, 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 love to see like what you're doing. So that would be amazing if you could join us. We'd love to have you. There's been quite a lot of activity on here. We've had more and more participants, so we're happy to see you. And again, this is an open collab. You don't have to feel obligated to do it every week, because I know I was out for a while. Thelma's always very good. Thelma's here like every week. She's like the rock star of the event. So I appreciate her kind of keeping things going when I was MIA there for a little bit. So I'm trying to be a little more present. All right, so you can see that's really pretty. I like the color. That's really, really nice. And what you want to do is just take your stamp and just kind of set it in there. This one's going to be really pretty. And so what you want to do is just kind of keep an eye on it, and you can tell when it's going to be ready because it'll be nice and dry. I really do love this copper color. It is great. Okay, so this I would highly recommend from Temu. And I think, let me see if I can't peel this wrapper off while we're waiting. Because I want to see the name of it. They put the barcode right on the name. That's not helpful. It just says sealing wax, and I don't know who makes it. It's like not. So you can always just kind of check your edges to see if it's set or not. We'll give it a few more seconds, and I'll put these back in here because, again, no messy crafting. Some people do that. I can't handle that. And what I'll do is, because this bag isn't self-sealing, I've got other bags here, and I'll take care of that and put that away. Okay, so this should be dry. It is. It doesn't take long to set at all. And I mean, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. That is how wax seals should look. And it should be that simple. And what you can do in order to kind of pull it out more is, take your metallic marker and just kind of color on the raised edges, and it'll make it pop even more. It just kind of brings the detail to it, and the fact that this is gold, and it's great. Okay, so totally a fan of, if you're going to get wax seals from Temu, that's great. Very, very happy with that. And then what you can do with this when you're done is, it's supposed to come right off there. Yep. I like the mat too. This mat is fabulous. And so then there's your image. And I'll bring it up so you can see, and you can see more of the detail of the bee. And these are perfect. You can put like a pop dot on the back and put it on a project. You can put dried flowers back here. You can do it actually to kind of seal and close an envelope, but you would need to do that actually on the paper. So maybe next time I come back, I'll show you how to do that. But anyway, welcome again. Thanks for sticking in. I know it's a long one. We're at 23 minutes. Oh my gosh. Thanks for sticking with us. Please like and subscribe, and go check out Miss Thelma and all the other participants in our hashtag Stampin' Sunday. And I'll be back next week to see you guys. Hope you have a great week. Bye.